can see that, it's a little sleep mask that says working on my dreams, and it's got some little stars on there. So this eye mask design here, the little sleep mask, I designed this based off a product I've been wanting to have a go at for a little while, and I want to have a go at putting the same design onto here with vinyl. Hi everyone, and welcome to a brand new studio vlog. It's going to be my last vlog in this space, which is exciting. I move house on Friday and it is currently Tuesday, and yesterday was very much all about getting the enamel pin ordered that I was working on in last week's vlog, and this morning I have also been working on getting the washi tape ordered. So the pins are ordered, the washi tape I'm just waiting for a proof. So yeah, it's very exciting. Those items from my Positive Pants collection have been ordered, and today I'm going to be doing even more design work. I need to design 4 stickers. I've already done one this morning, which I will show you, but I need to design 4 stickers because I've got 2, have I? Yes, I've got 2 things that I want to send out sticker samplers for. One is to go in the bags for the Midlands Planner event that's coming up in May. So I want to get those made and sent out to go in the goodie bags for all the attendees. And then the second one is I am going to be swapping samplers with some of my favourite shops so that I can pop things in my orders and they can pop things in their orders, and we can kind of like do a little preview to each other's customers. However, with mine, what I have decided is I have contacted about 20 shops and they're all sending me stuff, and I'm going to put them together into little goodie bags, and the first 10 people to order from my shop on my birthday, which is the 11th of May, will get one of these goodie bags with samplers from loads of different types of shops, all kind of sticker, stationery, planner related. But I think there's some shops maybe you don't necessarily get in the sampler bags, so yeah, we'll see. So I need to design something to go out for both of those things, and what I'm thinking is doing a little sampler sheet with 2 stickers on each. So instead of doing loads of tiny stickers or one big die cut, which is what I've done before, let me get an example. I'm never prepared. I do have one, but I've cut it because I was colour coding my stickers. So you can see with this one, with the ones that are left on it, that it was a sheet with lots of, so there were 8 individual stickers. Some I've used and some I've cut and put in other places in my sticker book. So that's why that's in pieces. And then this is the one that I put in the bags for the Palentine's Planner event earlier in the year. So it matches my enamel pin, and it's just a single die cut sticker on a backing card. So this time, what I was thinking was, okay, let's say the back of this is like the size of the sticker sheet, of having 2 sort of medium-sized stickers. So they're not quite as big as a die cut on its own, but they're not like tiny little icons, and just focus on like the quality of those designs, and then being a little bit bigger so they kind of pack more of a punch. And then I would just put my details on the bottom, a discount code for my shop if they want to place orders in the future. And that's the plan. So I'll show you the one that I've designed. Where's my iPad? I've had this idea for a little while, and then I think sometimes, do I want to put it on a sampler or do I want to put it in my shop? But then there's no reasons why ones I've done as freebies in the past can't come to the shop in the future. So it's this design. I haven't done the white outline yet, but if you can see that, it's a little sleep mask that says working on my dreams, and it's got some little stars on there. You can see the reflection of everything in my iPad. I like that. I like kind of the pun of it, like planner people who are working on their goals and stuff, but then you're asleep working on my dreams. Yeah, you get the pun. You don't need me to explain it. That's when things become less funny. Well, not funny, but like, oh, whatever. You know what I'm saying. So just like a play on words. So I need to design those 3 stickers. It's 1 o'clock now. I also need to pack lots of boxes tonight, ready for moving, because I'm going out tomorrow night. Thursday I'll be packing my office in the evening. So tonight I kind of want to see a lot of stuff packed, because my plan is to work all day on Thursday, but whether that happens or not, we'll have to see. So this week is very much like we're getting things done where we can. Maybe I'll do a box in the day, then I'll come back and work a bit later in the evening. We're being flexible. So I'm going to grab my iPad and let's go. So I've printed all of the samplers. Let me show you. There is all of this that needs going through the cutting machine, which is a slightly overwhelming thought, but that is going to be part of today's job. It's now Wednesday. So we'll get all those through the cutting machine. There's some of the flamingo and the bottle and some of the star and the eye mask. And then I'll show you how they turn out. And then we're going to try something really exciting. So this eye mask design here, the little sleep mask, I designed this based off a product I've been wanting to have a go at for a little while. And I'm going to have a go at making those today. So I've actually grabbed myself a couple of sleep masks. Just a couple of different shades of pink. There we go. So we've got these 2 colours. I quite like the soft pink. And they're like a satiny finish. And I want to have a go at putting the same design on here with heat transfer vinyl and seeing how they look. And it may be a product that I bring to the shop in the future, either this or similar things. So the lovely HTV Ron have been kind enough to send me a pack of their heat transfer vinyl to try for this project and to see how it turns out. So I'm going to have a look at the colours and let's pick a colour. Ooh, they're very shiny. Now this company does a lot of vinyl products. They even do heat presses and things. Now I don't have a heat press at the moment because this is very much like early product testing phase, and it might be, you can see everything on my wall reflected, it might be that I choose to bring heat transfer vinyl products to the shop in the future And the same with sublimation printing. That's something I'd like to explore in the future. But what I didn't want to do was to invest hundreds and hundreds of pounds in a heat press when I'm not sure whether or not I am gonna do this in my shop moving forward. So I'm going to do the old-fashioned method, and for this video we're going to do it with an iron. The difference being that with a heat press, the idea is that it controls the amount of pressure and it applies a more even pressure, but with it being quite a small design on this one, I'm going to try it with the iron because I should be able to fit it all underneath. So let's have a look at the colours we've got. We've got some greens, we've got some blues. A blue might be nice. Are they the same? No, they're a different shade, I think, or are they the same? I think they're the same, yeah. So we've got 3 types of green, 3 types of like a bluey purple. Oh, we've got a purple back there, a darker blue, and like a pearlescent colour. Oh. Camera might be a bit bright for this, but it kind of changes colour a bit when you move it against the light. And it comes with instructions, so that's amazing. Oh my goodness, it's even got the settings. So the settings for Cricut and the settings for Silhouette. That is amazing because I waste so much material trying to find out the right cutting settings for things. Look at that. So it comes with a double page of instructions, and it's got video links if you prefer a video tutorial. It's got application instructions for a heat press and with an iron. It's got care instructions so you can pass that on. That's amazing. That's really, really thorough. So we'll see how we get on with those. But I need to choose my colour, and I'm already gravitating towards 2, if I'm honest. Although, what about this purple? See, my immediate thought is I'm gravitating to these 2. Let me move the others for a second. Although, okay, let me move. I know it won't be green, not for this project. Although, is that a bit, oh, it's more like a teal. Oh, that's quite a pretty colour actually. It's more like a teal. When the light hits it, it gets more blue tones. So I initially thought it was a blue, but this is the blue. And then the teal, and then the sort of creamy pearlescent colour. So I'm going to go with one of those. I might try a different one for each design. Okay, so that's the hardest bit done. So it says the thing with heat transfer vinyl is that because it doesn't need a large amount of heat for it to work, you can use a household iron to complete it. So for this testing process, that's going to be fine. Then it tells you what fabric you can apply it to, make your design in your computer, which I've already done and I'll show you in a second. Remember to mirror your designs after you're done, so you need to flip the text. The black side is the cutting side, so that needs to go face up on the mat. So, wait, what black side? Oh, okay. This one doesn't have a black side, but it has a white side. And then it's got your cutting settings. So I'm going to try and cut this on my Cricut because of the width. I just don't want to have to cut it down to A4 because I have a Silhouette portrait which only goes as wide as like just a bit bigger than A4 really, but not this wide. So to make the most out of the material, I'm going to use my Cricut. Now if you watched last week's vlog, you'll know that I had a fight with the Cricut and it won and I had to redesign everything in Silhouette, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen today. So let's get out the Cricut and let's give this a go. Okay, so far I'm super impressed, not to jinx it, but I am somebody who it normally takes about 1,000 tries to do something, and I can't believe I haven't gone wrong so far. It was really quick to cut out and it was really easy to weed. Like, I was going really careful with it when I was peeling the vinyl off, because I thought, what if it rips, or like what if it pulls other parts of the vinyl up? This is all stuck so securely to that side, and it was really easy to peel up and then just get out the bits in the middle. Yeah, it's really tough. Just look at that. It's not going anywhere. So that's the one. I've got to do the other one, but I'm going to stick it down. Now, I thought I'd have to buy transfer tape, but no, because obviously this film is on the front and that is your tape, so then that's why you mirror it. So you cut it that way, you peel the back off, you flip it, and then you stick it down. So I'm going to stick this on the mask, because obviously, yeah, that's what I've got to do. So it says weed, place the sheet with your design on to the item. Yeah, that's it. And then just make sure it's lined up. So this one's going on the light coloured mask. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I hope these turn out nice. Okay. About there, do we think? Oh, that's not straight. Okay, I've got it. I'm happy with that. So let's do the other one. Okay, I can be a little bit more rough with it than I was being before. And it'll just peel away. So I just need to get these little bits. There's one tiny bit there. Go. Okay, so that's ready to be applied. So I'll get the dark pink one. Move the strap, stretch the fabric with my fingers. This is my new method. And then if I can apply the top edge straight, then what I can do is then stretch the rest down and peel it down. Oh, perfect. Get that little bit of vinyl off that tape there though. Well, that'll stick. Rest is productive. I already think I know which design I like better, but I'm going to try the two anyway. Now, I might be 34 years old. Wishful thinking, oh my God. I might be 34 years old, but I do not own an iron. I have a steamer for emergencies, but I tend not to buy things that need ironing if I can help it, because who's got the time and the patience? So I need to make a mad dash over to my mum's house to do the next step. So let's go. So I'm here. My mum's set the iron up for me like I'm a child, and we're ready to go. I am scared now that it's going to go wrong, so let's read the instructions carefully. We've got the iron on. Put the Teflon sheet over the design. Put on a flat hard surface, not an ironing board. Press with medium to firm pressure. Don't slide the iron. Press each section for 12 to 15 seconds, but it'll do it in one. Okay, well, let's just do it. Should that be happening? Not sure. In theory, it should be stuck. So it says peel it, and if it isn't, do a bit more. Oh. What? It's just like that, just that easy. This one is harder to see in the pail with the light. Let's get you an angle you can see. You see? I think a darker colour would be better, but it's more subtle. So that was a little bit rushed because my mum works from home and she had meetings, so I had to kind of do it in between. But that was, I cannot believe how easy that was. Let me show you the results properly up close now. So these are the two that I did. You see those? I'm so happy with them. This is my favourite by far. I didn't think I'd like this text design as much, and I don't like the colour as much. And also, I think it's really hard to show you on camera, but there are some bits here, look, where it's gone a little bit pink, and I think that's because I had the steam on the iron the first time I did it, and you're not meant to. And I did think as I was doing it, oh, I'm not really sure I'm supposed to have the steam on, but I'd already started, so it was a bit too late. Okay, so this is better for me to show you up close the final result. This is definitely the one. I just think the design is stunning. I like the light pink. I like the contrast with this purple. It's a really lovely colour. It feels so smooth and like so a part of the mask now, this vinyl. They have become one. So if you can see the texture up close, this is the issues I ran into, which you wouldn't necessarily notice, but I am a perfectionist and I did notice that there's a texture. If you can see on the stem of the R where I'm moving that, there's a texture in the vinyl now that's come off the Teflon sheet. And this is where it's got these little pink bits. I think that's where I had the steam on. So the second time I did it, I didn't use the Teflon sheet. I used greaseproof paper and it worked in exactly the same way, and it's given a much smoother finish. When you get up like ridiculously close, you can see there is a very slight sort of dotted texture, but barely anything, and you have to get much further up close to notice that. It is really smooth. I love how the fonts look. I love how, let's just move that one. Just look at that. I absolutely love it. So I cannot believe that I have gone from illustrating this yesterday to today having my own. Look at this. Now I can't see what I look like right now until I play this back, but I bet I look spectacular. That's amazing. And what is already entering my head is I'm going to the Southwest Planner Club event in July, and the theme is slumber party, and I'm like, hello? Perfect little accessory, hold on. I've only straightened my fringe today. Hello, like, do you need a headband for the event? Done. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm totally rocking this at the event. Maybe as like a, yeah, boom, done. This is like the new headwear. I'm going to leave it there while I'm talking to you. So I want to say a massive thank you to HTV Ron for gifting me these materials so that I could give a new type of product production a try. I'm really excited now with thinking of ideas of different things I can make using vinyl, because something I use a lot in my work is positive quotes and phrases and sayings that uplift people, and being able to bring a different kind of product design to the shop is a really exciting thing. And doing something like this eye mask is something that I wouldn't previously have thought of because I was kind of constraining myself to just planner products, but actually I've much more moved into the realms of kind of stationery and gifts, like my enamel pins, not technically stationery. So something like this I would be excited to bring to the shop. So I want to know your comments below. Leave me an emoji. Let's find an emoji. There isn't really an eye mask emoji. Leave me a sleepy emoji if you think these should come to the shop. I am really excited by them, and thanks again to HTV Ron. They do so many vinyl supplies. I am going to leave a link to them in the description below, and they have been kind enough to give a discount code if anyone wants to make a purchase from them. They do vinyl products, equipment like heat presses and things. They do sticker paper, sublimation paper and materials. They do so much stuff. So thank you so much. And yeah, leave us sleepy emojis if you think these should come to the shop. And I am now gonna remove my latest accessory and actually get on with my working day. But I am just, yeah, wow, I'm absolutely stunned. So, this morning, I have already ordered the Positive Pants washi tapes. I'm so excited. So that's the enamel pins and the washi tapes ordered now. So the other stuff won't take as long to come. So I'm going to leave that. I've been working on the wellbeing journal, which I'll show you a bit later, and finally I've had an email from my manufacturer that's doing the wooden pins for the Patreon goodie boxes, and they've been dispatched. So they haven't come today, so they should come tomorrow. I've got a tracking number, so I'll need to look up when they're coming. Hopefully they don't come on moving day on Friday, but I'd really like to get this packaged and out the door tomorrow before I move on Friday, because that's just something else to pack and logistically to deal with. So it feels like things are happening. So on today's list is I need to design another freebie, would you believe, because I'm taking part in a group sale next week. So as this comes out, it will be right around the corner. So Wednesday, the 26th of April is World Stationery Day, and to celebrate, I'm doing a group sale with some fab shops that are all collaborating with the Spectrum Planner Club. Again, I will leave all the links in the description below. I'm offering 20% off everything in my shop, and it's even valid off the stuff that's in clearance, that's last chance to buy, so you can get some amazing bargains. So I will leave a link below so that you can check out my sale, obviously, but also all the other amazing shops that are taking part. And I'm going to design a single die cut sticker that's going to go in orders over a certain amount, probably orders over £10. I need to think about that, just in terms of the costings of like profit off an order and then putting freebies in, etc. So I need to design another freebie. I need to start cutting that massive pile of samplers and pack some orders. So it's another busy day. I need to finish at about 5 because I'm meeting some friends. I'm meeting them at a local cafe where I'm also speaking to the owners about selling some of my products in there. So that's really exciting. So I need to get some samples together to take there tonight. So my head's quite full at the minute, I'm not going to lie. It's 2 days to the move. I'm not packing any of this till tomorrow night. It's like the last thing to be packed, and it's really busy in trying to get products designed and ordered, but it's filling me with like passion and creativity and excitement. I'm really enjoying designing all these new products. So I'm going to stop waffling to you, and I'm going to get to work on designing this freebie first. So let's go. So I've already done a whole bunch of cutting, but I thought I would stop and show you my setup and how I'm working today. Now, usually I have this set of shelves which will be going in the new house once I'm set up properly, but I have 2 printers and then my silhouette down there. It's just got my tripod in the way, and it's a lot of bending up and down and it really hurts my back, so I need to not do that in the new house. But when I only use the silhouette a little bit, it's kind of fine, but I had that huge great stack of things to cut. So what I decided to do was I pulled out all the cables, which is fine because it's probably the last thing I'm going to be cutting here before it gets packed to move. So I've set it up on this side of my desk, and then I've got this pile here of the things that are still left to cut. I've actually just printed another 2 things that need to go on that pile. Then I've got my silhouette. Behind that, if you can see, there's a lamp there shining, is my little pull-out drawer that I put paper recycling in. So I've just taken the drawer out so I can put things straight there, keep it all organised. I've got my laptop here so that I can send things to cut, and in between I'm kind of working on there as well, formatting some other stickers and processing orders. And then it's left this space free, which is where I do my order packing, so that I can be processing orders. So I've already done a couple. I've just had another lovely order come in right on time from Lydia. So thank you so much, Lydia. And that is just on time because this is the last packing I'm going to be doing before I move. So I'm going to get that sorted. This is all for a wholesale order that I'm sending out today. So I've got 5 reflective journals going out, habit trackers, some of the Unapologetically Me pins, some of the affirmation sticker sheets, and some Stay Positive stickers, which I am out of, so I also need to cut those. So I have got these to cut, which are the Stay Positive battery stickers, because some of those are going in the wholesale order and I don't have any in stock for orders. And also the Dare to Be Different stickers, you've sold me out of them, thank you so much. So I'm going to be restocking those. I will add that to my growing pile. This is what I'm cutting next. This is what I designed earlier, and it's going to be a quote sticker that says, "I'm never wrong, I'm just different levels of right." I absolutely love it. I've got it on an Instagram post that I've mocked up that's going to be going out later today, and then these stickers are going to be available if you spend over £5 in the Spectrum Planner Club sale on World Stationery Day. So that's the one that is on the 26th of April. So it's just around the corner as you're coming up with these. So I will show you how they turn out. I've done all the samplers for the Midlands Planner Group event in May. Here they are. I'm so excited. I've never done samplers like this before, where I've kind of done a couple of die cuts. They're not like huge die cuts, but equally they're not little icons. So I've just done a couple of kind of bigger decor stickers, and then it's got my information on here. And this design, I kind of feel like I might need to bring to the shop at some point. Look at it, be a flamingo and a flock of pigeons. I absolutely love it. So I have those ready to go. They're going to be sent out to the lovely Keza, Amy and Erin, who are organising the event. And then I've still got this big stack here, which is the samplers for my birthday sale that I'm swapping with people to do the kind of sticker grab bags. So still a lot to do, and it's quite an active day, but I think just taking that bit of extra time to properly set it up is gonna do wonders for my body, because with my fibromyalgia I'm getting very, very sore from packing and like the physical tasks of packing to move, and I haven't been going to the gym. I made that conscious decision because I would essentially be like doubling my exercise, because all those like bending, lifting boxes, moving items, packing, while other people might not consider that exercise. Like for me with my chronic illness, that's essentially the same kind of pushing and pulling and lifting that I would be doing at the gym, probably even more so because we've been doing so much. So to try and double that up, I know I would just wear myself out. I'm finding myself really tired and quite sore. Well, not even at the end of the day, it's kind of building up. So I made that conscious decision. But yeah, being able to do this at a standing height is really good. And it's something I need to do more of. When I get in my new space, I always intend to use my standing desks for other things and to get up and do computer work at it throughout the day. But I found myself in the habit of only doing computer work sitting down, and then I use the standing desks more so for packing, producing products, those kind of things. So yeah, I really need to get into the habit of doing this on a more regular basis, because it's really great. I've just popped my slippers on to protect my little feet, because with my fibromyalgia I've got it now, like feels like the underneath of my feet are bruised. So when I'm stepping on the floor, every step is like almost like pressing on a bruise. So I've got my spongy slippers on and I'm raring to go. I think sometimes we don't always make the best use of space, so I'm going to think about that moving forward. But right now I'm going to stop waffling and I'm going to get back to cutting stickers and packing orders. So let's go.
So that is all done. It is now 4:25. I think I started this about 4.5 hours ago, which is absolutely ridiculous. So these are, look at this, look at the stack of these. These have all got to go out to other companies, 10 to 20 each. And this is how the sampler turned out. So we have Working on My Dreams, You Are the Brightest Star, and then these little individual star clusters are cut separately. So they are super cute. I really like those. And then these are the stickers that I made to go in the orders that I get from the Spectrum Planner Club sale. I'm never wrong, I'm just different levels of right, and I just love like the soft colours, and yeah, I just love it. That's definitely going on something. I don't know where I'm putting it yet, but I need to put it somewhere. So I'm really, really pleased with those. I'm so exhausted, honestly. I just really need to sit down. So my plan now is I've got about half an hour before I need to think about going out for the evening. So I'm going to try and get as many of these in envelopes as I can, and all the ones that I've got addresses for, so that I can just get them out of the house, label up my orders that I've packed, get the postman to come and get as many things as possible tomorrow. So I'm going to treat myself to a well-deserved sit down while I do that, and I will see you in the morning. Hi everyone, this will be your last time with this view because it's Thursday now at 6:10. I've spent a lot of today catching up on little admin tasks and various things in between packing,
parts of the house, but the office still hasn't been touched, which is slightly overwhelming. But my mum is coming round in a little bit to help me pack the office, and that's what I'm going to start doing now. I'm going to start taking it all apart. You will have seen me packing the Patreon boxes earlier as much as I could, but I cannot believe it. The pins I'm waiting for to send these out are coming tomorrow. So they're coming at some point during the day we're moving house. Well, I may or may not get there. I might have to go and arrange a redelivery or something, I don't know, but I will track them down, and the address labels and everything are on these boxes. So the minute the pins are in my hand, they are going in the box and out the door. I did get a message through Instagram from the company who I had the pins made through, saying that they really love my pin design and would I be happy for them to use it on their social media to promote their store. And of course I said yeah, and I was very, very flattered that they love my design. However, I just really want them in my own hands. I was like, this is typical. So yeah, I have packaged everything as much as I can, and I'm going to put those things in a separate bag. I've got a pile on my desk of the things I need to finish packing the orders, just the tape, any extras, if any more orders for the boxes come in, then everything's in one place. It's not going to be buried in a box somewhere, and they can go straight out the door. But now it's time to start taking this all down and getting it packed in boxes. So wish me luck. I hope it doesn't take me too many hours. I'll include some footage of it all disappearing, and I will see you on the other side. Thank you so much for supporting these videos. It really does mean the world. And if you want to grab one of those boxes, like I said, I will leave a link in the description below to grab the last few that are available, because they're limited edition. They're only available in April for my patrons. And here's me taking Plan Inspire Create apart again.